I'm really only here for Andy Samberg.
Where do you get off?
From the minds who gave us Meet the Parents, Austin Powers, and Poor Things starring Emma Stone, we have The Roses. And let me tell you, this is not your traditional romantic comedy. It's almost unromantic to a comedic dark point, where it's starring Doctor Strange and the one lady from The Crown. Okay, seriously, the amazing Benedict Cumberbatch and the flawless Olivia Colman. If there's one thing for certain, I can guarantee you on your viewing experience, you will not be disappointed with these two. They play The Roses. A couple starts off intoxicatingly in love, but 10 years later, things have kind of crumbled. Theo's business plans quite literally collapses, and now he's thrown into this new role, stay-at-home dad. So what happens when you have a couple? One is kind of stuck in this new season that they were not prepared for, while the other is living out their best dreams. Tensions are going to be rising. What follows is a fascinating, chaotic, and often hilarious look at their relationship, how it evolves, or better yet, how it devolves. Something that kept on coming back to me while watching this film was, this is written by the same person who gave us Poor Things, and you expect sharp dialogue. And you definitely do get that within the context of the relationship with the Roses, where it is very chaotic, but they somehow also complete each other at the same time. Mr. Rose is needy, and Mrs. Rose is ambitious. She's a chef who happens to have a raspberry allergy, which becomes a really funny gag. And yes, to answer the obvious question that you are probably wondering, is this movie funny? Yep. But not all the jokes land, and I love Kate McKinnon, but there's a repeated bit that goes on way too long. I'm talking 5 to 10 times. After the second time, it just became really redundant and not hilarious one bit. I mentioned him before in the very opening of my video. Andy Samberg can do no wrong, but I found the script to kind of not really utilize him and his comedic talents. He does make you laugh a couple of times. At least that's what it felt like for me and other people in my viewing experience. But yeah, it just felt like there was so much more they could have done with him. And whenever the movie decided to deviate from the main two leads and include them in group scenes, it really wasn't that funny to me, except for one dinner sequence that happens in the third act. Probably the best or second best part of the entire film, especially what it brings out from both of the characters. Where the movie really shines is flipping traditional gender roles. Instead of the man working while the wife manages the home, here we see what happens when the roles reverse. It explores the resentment, miscommunication, and pride that bubbles on both sides. And it asks the question, and I'm actually asking you this when you watch the film, who is more in the right? Who's more in the wrong? The thing that really didn't work for me was in the very opening of the film, and that's the establishment of the relationship between Theo and Ivy. It was a bit cliche, way too quick. It felt like something that you'd watch in a Disney princess film, but obviously super highly sexualized, rated R Disney princess film. We'll never get that. Closest thing to a moment like that would be this opening. It just didn't feel organic. Overall, The Roses is chaotic and funny. Some jokes overstay their welcome, but the performances and sharp exploration of a marriage gone sour makes this worth seeing. 7 out of 10. I also want to give a special thank you to 20th Century Studios for giving us this really snazzy bag. I mean, check this out. We got crabs. Not that kind. This is literally the name of the restaurant from the film, but let's check out what they gave us. The Roses. Thank you for the rose. And it can't be a romantic film without sparkling rosé candle. And what do we got here? Oh yes, if it's a movie about a chef, you gotta have some black obsidian salt. Honestly, this is really cool. I think it's awesome that studios do this. What else do we have here? Oh yeah, they gave us free popcorn and a drink. That was awesome. Well, yeah. Thanks, 20th Century Studios. You're awesome. And that is my review. Oh yeah, they gave us a cookie. My wife ate the other half. Taste test. It's pretty good. I know it looks like my face looks like I hate it, but I don't hate it. It's just interesting. Goodbye.